What is going on? Hey, look, when Mars enter Taurus tomorrow, Mars is detriment in Taurus. So that means Mars don't want to basically be here. So it got to basically do what it got to do. So in this perspective, you ever had put yourself into the situation to have fallen in love with somebody, but at the last minute you had a child with this person? So you got to basically do what you got to do with this circumstance situation. So that's basically what you got to do when it comes to your intent, passion, motivation, willpower, desire. That neither goes towards practicality, consistency, organized, details. Also, you got Uranus and Taurus at the moment, which is falling here, it's sleep here, it's comfortable here, it's getting massages, it's getting his back rubbed, it's getting his feet rubbed. It don't want to basically do nothing, it just want to chill. It already did his work. It already did what it had to do to basically get from point A to point B. So now with Mars being here in Taurus, it's going to be a situation where Mars don't want to kind of like be in this perspective, but it got to pretty much utilize the earth qualities towards down to earth, practicality, stability, safety, and security. Mars want to be all about his passion, his desires, his intents, his motivations, aka fire signs. Most importantly, his sign, his comfortability is not home no more. Mars just said, Mars told Aries to get your ass up out of here. You already did what you had to do. You already graduated. Now you got to go ahead and, of course, learn more experiences, move around more in life. So with this perspective, you also got the North Node in Taurus. So this is pretty much just spiritual growth. And also you're going to be basically going through the unexpected changes, meaning that Uranus is in Taurus here and Mars is detriment here. So it's pretty much in a placement where you cannot do what it want to do here. So of course you got to basically cope with these energies to pretty much go ahead and get his goddamn move on. Now if you got this in your first house, you're going to be placed into an area in the endeavorment where you need to go ahead and start putting your intent, passion, desire, motivation, your spirituality, your uniqueness, your originality, and how you gain safety, security, and of course comfortability within your life. You need to go ahead and be practical with that, organized with that, put some spiritual faith in that, and take your time when it comes to your personality, your personal growth, your personal life, your personal endeavors, your personal security, your personal safety. And when Mars was in Aries, the seeds that you was pretty much planting is going to be to basically see the seeds that you're going to be pretty much sliding into Taurus, which is going to basically be your first house. So you're going through some unexpected changes when it comes to your personal life, your personal endeavors, and of course what you're personally chasing. Now, what you need to go ahead and do in this area is you need to go ahead and get your personal life, your personal appearance, and of course what you personally got going on within your life, and of course what you personally are investing yourself and your time into, and how you personally express yourself and how you personally come across. You need to go ahead and basically get that shit organized, get that shit practical, get that shit down to earth, and put time and patience towards what you personally want to basically bring within your life. And the seeds you plant during this time are going to be seeds that's going to go towards Gemini, which is going to basically be when Mars gets into Gemini. You're going to basically have what you planted in your environment, your surroundings, and your community. And you're going to be able to actually share this and, of course, be passionate about these things. Now, what's going to oppose you and throw you off is going to basically be your 7th house. Things that you relate to when it comes to your desires, intent, passion, sex, and of course. Now, when it comes to Mars being in Taurus in your 2nd house, your Aries sun on the ascendant. So in this house right here, you need to go ahead and put some spiritual faith and belief into your 2nd house, the things you value. You need to come up with your own way of being unique and original, and have your own way of gaining safety, security, and comfortability. And you're going to have all the power to do that because this is in your 2nd house. You're going to have Mars here. So you need to put some form of intent, passion, desire towards being down to earth and practical when it comes to your stability, your safety, and of course your security. Now what's going to oppose you is going to be something. So someone which is in your 8th house that you have a deep desire with, or a deep secret animosity with. That's going to kind of like throw you off when it comes to this area. So the better you can plant seeds in this house, and the better you can pretty much stay down until you come up, you'll be all right in this circumstance situation. Now, if you got this in your 3rd house, your Pisces sun on the ascendant, so you're going to be placed into an area and a location of dealing with environment, surroundings, and community. So, or friends, or your intellect, in a way you think, communicate, and share ideas. Now, you need to come up with get your own way of being unique and original when it comes to your environment, your surroundings. You're going to go to some unexpected changes when it comes to your friends, your surroundings, your environments. You also need to put some spiritual faith and belief when it comes to your way of thinking and communicating and relating. You also need to put yourself into a situation of putting a whole lot of intent, passion, and desire towards your environment, your surroundings, what you are communicating about. And you need to basically be down to earth and practical when it comes to your mind and your intellect. Because if you plant good seeds here, that's going to go towards comfortability, safety, security, and privacy, or a new home. Feel me? A new home. Now, if you got this in your 4th house, you'll be placed into a location, the area, surroundings. Now, actually, your 9th house is going to be your 9th house that you're going to have opposing energies dealing with some deeper need to feel the need to basically travel or expand. That's where you're going to become with obstacles when it comes to your experiences. Now, if you got this in your 4th house, you're going to be placed into an area and location of overindulging towards being passionate about your home, your family, your privacy, And also, you're going to go to some unexpected changes when it comes to being unique and original, when it comes to gaining your own comfortability, safety, and security, when it comes to home, family, privacy, and domestic natures and domestic matters. Now, what's going to oppose you and throw you off in this area is going to be your 10th house, your status, your reputation, and what you are known for. That's going to oppose you. Your status, your reputation. The seeds you plant right now, you better plant good seeds, or you're going to get the opposite energy that's going to kind of like throw off your status and your reputation. And the seeds that you're going to plant is going to be going towards your 5th house if you plant the right seeds when Mars enters his way in Gemini. Now, if you got this in your 5th house, you're going to be placed into a circumstance, situation, and location, and endeavor that you're going to be pretty much dealing with expressions, creativity, talents, fun, and of course, and enjoyment. You need to put some time towards your fun and your enjoyment. Your kid, your children. Don't be a deadbeat. Also, you need to spend some time with being down to earth and practical when it comes to your creativity, your expressions, your talents, and also you're gonna overexalt yourself when it comes to your expressions because Mars is exalted in this house as well. Actually, it's gonna be receiving exaltation. And now when it comes to your 5th house, what's gonna oppose you and throw you off is gonna be some deep secret animosity when it comes to your associations or things that you cling onto. It's going to be conflict in that area. Now, if you got to see your 6th house, you're going to be placed into a circumstance, situation, and an endeavor to go ahead and, of course, put your passion, your motivation, your time, your energy, your uniqueness, your originality of gaining comfortability, safety, security, down to earth, and practicality when it comes to your work, health, routines, things that you're doing on a day-to-day basis, and, of course, your responsibilities. What's going to throw you off and oppose you is going to be some deep transformational dreams. That's going to kind of like throw you off and oppose you during this time. And these dreams, don't take these things as something bad. You need it to pretty much get you from point A to point B. The opposing energies, it won't be too bad if you plant the right seeds. Taurus got to get his way back to Scorpio too. Scorpio got to get his way back to Taurus. So it's like a polarity. It's a difference when it comes to elements, but the modality is the same, fixed. Now, if you got this in your 7th house, you've been going through some unexpected changes when it comes to your relationships, your way of relating with individuals and people, places, and things. You are a Scorpio ascendant. You also need to put your time, your energy, your passion, your motivation, your faith, your belief towards your relationships. Having a comfortable, safety, down to earth, and practical safety, security, grounded relationships. Now, what's kind of been throwing you off, what's been opposing you with the personal desires or the personal control issues that you have with people, places, and things, or you could be the one that's being an opposer. If you got this in your 8th house, what you need to go ahead and do is put faith, belief, and put some down to earth and practicality and some passion towards your deep desires, your secrets, and your legacy. Now, what's gonna throw you off and oppose you is gonna be someone or something in your 2nd house that's been transforming you, which can be your money, your resources, the seeds you plant, or things that you are trying to gain power and control over, or someone or something is trying to gain power and control over you. Could be a Scorpio, someone that's in it too. If you got this in your 9th house, you need to go ahead and put time, patience, energy, drive, faith, and belief towards your spiritualities, your belief systems, what you put your faith into, and areas you are trying to expand on a bigger perspective or horizon. Now, what's going to oppose you and what throw you off is going to be secret environments, secret enemies within your environments, friends, or things that's in your surroundings that's going to kind of like take you off your task, depending on the seeds you planted. Now, if you got this in your 10th house, you're going to be placed into a circumstances and situation in an area of putting time, energy, patience, intent, passion, desire towards practicality, status, reputation, goals, duties, and obligations. Now, what's going to oppose you is going to be a secret animosity from home, family, loved ones, or deep connection when it comes to deep transformation, dealing with the home and the family during this time, so be aware of that perspective. Now, when it comes to Mars and Taurus being in the 11th house, you need to go ahead and put your passion, your motivation, your desire, your intent, and your willpower, and also you need to put time, patience, and energy, and you also need to come up with your own way of being unique and original when it comes to your beliefs, when it comes to your associations, when it comes to your network, when it comes to your social medias, when it comes to your groups, friends, organizations, and religions or minds or individuals that you grow with, or whoever the case may be, whoever you got in your 11th house, your associations, things that you cling on to, people, places, and things and groups that you cling on to, you need to go ahead and put time and practicality and energy in that area. Now, what's going to oppose you and throw you off is going to be someone or something that you had a deep connection with. This could be romance, This can be love. This can be something that you gave attention to, something that you pretty much are creatively, expressively putting yourself into. It could be a kid or a child, or it could be your inner child, your inner demons too. For me, it plays that in that perspective too. So what's gonna kind of like help you out in this situation is if you go ahead and of course get with a group, get with a community. This could be dealing with network or in person or whatever. Y'all start, focusing y'all groups, y'all visions, y'all goals towards where you want to basically be. If you plant the right seeds, you place yourself into a situation, area, and location where you'll be in the right place, and you won't be at the wrong place, wrong time. And last but not least, for our Pisces, well, we ain't gonna say it like that, but we're gonna say it the 12th house. Now, this is in the 12th house. When it comes to Uranus, yes, it's a Gemini summit. When it comes to this house right here, you need to put some passion, motivation, intent, desire, and drive towards being down to earth and practical. When it comes to your dreams, imagination, fantasies, illusions, having your dreams be more realistic, more of making sense, more of being clingy and practical, and being consistent. Also, you need to put some faith and belief towards your dreams, imagination, and separating from the world. Yeah, separate from the world. You probably pretty much been doing that during this time. Separate from the world, focusing on your inner world, your inner self. That's pretty much what you do. That's the seed that you need to go ahead and doing. Now, what's going to oppose you and throw you off is going to be a deep connection that you have with your work, your scheduling system, your routines, your job, your calendars, and shit like that. Your job going to throw you off. So, the better you can use your job to make dreams come true, you'll be in the right perspective, in the right location, in the right scenarios, which the opposing energies won't be too bad. But it's all about sacrifices in this area for me. It's like you can spend all the time and energy towards where your house need to be, but you also got to come back in reality and do certain things and stuff. So everything is just energy. You just got to use it, and you'll basically be all right. This way you won't lose it. Use it or lose it. That's going to basically be the perspective of how things are going to play out. Now it's going to get to Libra.